Okay, so before we even begin with the actual video, can I just make it clear that this device right here is a Galaxy A5 2017. If you look at the back, there is no camera bump. If it was the S7 has a camera bump. I understand it looks similar, but no camera bump is the A5, with camera bump is the S7. And even the settings, it says Galaxy A5 2017, but of course this part is editable, but the camera bump is pure facts, okay? Let's begin. Alright, so 2 or 3 weeks ago, I made a video on the channel showing you guys how you can play Fortnite on your incompatible Android device. That video did just amazing, like 700,000 views and a lot of support from you guys. And 2 days later, I released another video showing how you can bypass the root detection system that Epic Games had. And you guys also loved that it did like 60,000 views and a bunch of likes. So you guys are all super supportive of the content that I make, and I want to appreciate you guys so much for all of that. The growth of the channel has been amazing because of you guys. And yeah, so in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking both of these videos and putting them together and testing it out and seeing if it still works right now on September 4th, 2018, which is about 2 to 3 weeks later after releasing the initial video. So maybe Epic Games has patched it, maybe they haven't, but right now, if I open up Fortnite, the game works. Maybe because I was able to do the procedure, back then. So maybe someone doing the procedure right now, it might be patched. So I don't know. What we're gonna do is we're gonna be resetting my phone, just factory reset it, complete reset to the condition that you guys probably have. And then I'm gonna be rooting the phone and just doing the process of what I did in those videos. Simple as that, and seeing if Fortnite will work or not. And also remember how I showed you guys an application called GL Tools. That is the application that is able to help us spoof our GPU and trick Fortnite into thinking we have a compatible GPU and actually play the game. However, this application was kind of expensive for some of you guys, so I decided to reach out to the developer and see if he could get some free promo codes for you guys and do a little giveaway. So thank you so much to the developer Roman. He was able to hook me up with 50 promo codes to give you guys in this video. So all you have to do is just go to the Google Play Store and redeem the code, and you can get a free copy of GL Tools. Now, before we get started, let's quickly go over the requirements of what you need in order to do this process. So, number 1, you need a rooted phone. If you don't have a rooted phone, please don't even take one of these promo codes. Leave it for someone who has a rooted phone, because the applications I'm using to do this process require root access. So please leave GL Tools for someone else who has a root access. Alright, so now you're watching this video because you probably have root access, right? Well, now the second thing, you need a 64-bit architecture. If you don't know what this is, there are 2 different types of architectures, 32-bit and 64-bit. Almost all the desktop emulators run on 32-bit. That's why Fortnite doesn't work on them. So some phones, actually most of the new phones right now, are 64-bit. So all you have to do is to do a quick Google search and see what architecture your phone is on. And also, if you can't find the information on Google, just download like a device info app from Google Play Store, and that'll show you what architecture your phone is on. Alright, so now that you have a rooted phone, which is also a 64-bit architecture phone, now the third thing that you need is a 3GB RAM minimum on your phone. Now here's the thing, GL Tools that you told me, like the developer told me that they're actually working on an update to fix the memory spoof and to allow people with under 3 gigs to play, because right now there is an option to do the spoofing, but there are people that said that it didn't work. So maybe it's still not stable, and they said they're working on it. So huge shout out to them for actually doing that and actually trying to get things to work out so well. So you need 3 gigs of RAM, a rooted phone, and a 64-bit architecture. If you have those 3 things, that means you're good to go. Keep watching this video and look out for the promo codes on the screen. And yeah, get yourself the free GL Tools as soon as you can. If you're lucky, you'll get it. If you're not, just go ahead and buy it. It's worth it, and you should support the developers as always. And also, yeah, let's begin with today's video and see if Epic Games has patched this process, or if you can still play Fortnite on your incompatible Android device. Let's begin. Alright, so basically I just went ahead and resetted the phone. It's telling me to go ahead and set it up, but I'm not going to set it up at all. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and root it right now without even setting up the phone, and then I'll come back to you guys. Alright, so the first step of rooting is done. I basically got twerp, and let me go ahead and flash Magisk and get back to you. Alright, so basically we booted back on, but this time even though we're in the same setup, now we are rooted. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up my phone and show you that I have Magisk Manager, meaning that I have root access. Okay, so I just completed this setup, and first things first, boom, Turp is already telling me to go ahead and update the application. So the custom, okay, so let's see. Oh, there it is. Magisk Manager is already available. Alright, let me load. There you go. So there you go. So basically I'm gonna get this finished up. So that shows you that I just went ahead and factory reset my phone and got root access again. So this is basically a brand new device with brand new root access, kind of like the position that you guys would be at. And from here onwards, we're gonna begin the process of getting Fortnite. Let's begin. So I just want to show you guys that I also passed the safety net check. A few days ago, actually, there were some issues with safety net passing, but I guess the developers actually fixed it from Magisk's end, and now it's all good to go. They updated the API and all that stuff, so it's good. You should be able to pass the safety net process like super easily right now. Okay, so you need two applications to do this Fortnite process. So the first thing is actually called build.prop editor. And there you go, it's a free application. You can go ahead and easily download that. The second is called GL Tools. This is $3.99 Canadian dollars, but because of the 50 promo codes, if you're lucky, you can get one for free. If not, go ahead and support the developers. So these two apps are essential in order to do this process. Okay, so what happens is when you first open these applications like build.prop, for example, you are going to have to give it super user access. So that what it said right now was build.prop was granted super user rights, and after you have given it the Magisk rights or the super user rights, all you have to do is press this edit button on the side. There you go, and now you are pretty much able to edit your build.prop file. And the first thing you want to do is find this thing that says r.ro.build.flavor. Now here's the thing, every device is different, so some devices might not have every single one of these things. So if you don't have every single one of these things, that's fine, you can ignore it, just make changes to the ones that you have. So I have one that says flavor, and I'm gonna go ahead and change that to star to LTE XX user. And then you need to make sure you change your RO product model to SMG965F. There you go. And then your RO product brand should be Samsung. Even if it's not a Samsung device, just make the changes. Now your ro.build.product should be star to LTE. Let me go ahead and make those changes. There you go. And your ro.product.name should be star to LTE XX, and your ro.product.device should also be star to LTE. There you go. Once you make all those changes, just go ahead and press the save, and press save and exit. That's all you have to do. Save and exit. Boom. And it said saved build.prop. So once you have that done, go ahead and just restart your phone. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and clear everything, and then I'm gonna restart my phone. Alright, so I booted back on, and now basically, my phone is acting as the Galaxy S9 Plus, right? And by the way, I've tried the Note 9, I've got the Galaxy skin message, but after playing games, I didn't get the skin, so forget about that. I've tried it already, don't ask me in the comment section, it doesn't work. So now before we go into GL Tools, we need Fortnite. So there's two ways you can do this. So usually if you signed up for the Fortnite through the official site, they're gonna send you an email, which I have, which allows you to basically download the Fortnite installer. Or if you have a Samsung phone and you did this, you're already gonna have a Galaxy App Store which you can go to, and you will find Fortnite in there. Somehow it should be here. Okay, I'm gonna update it, but also, so if you don't have a Samsung phone, but you did those changes, Galaxy apps won't work. So what you had to do is just go online and find the Fortnite installer APK. In fact, I'll put one in the description below for you guys. If you download the Fortnite installer APK and have made these changes, it should work. However, if you have a Samsung device that is not the S9 Plus, but you made the S9 Plus changes, kind of like here, I can just download it from the Galaxy App Store. If you did it on like a OnePlus, for example, and you don't have a Galaxy App Store, just grab an APK from the description or try to get one from the email that you got. If you didn't get the email, just go with the description. Alright, so it's opening up. Let's see what happens. So right off the bat, there you go. Device not supported. Now, don't worry, this is what you had to do. So just close this up. Boom, close that up. And go into GL Tools right there. Give it a second and scroll all the way down to Fortnite installer. Now over here, turn on the option that says enable custom settings for this app. Scroll down to use fake GPU info and press use a template and choose Adreno 540. Now just go back and cancel it. And also, before you even launch Fortnite installer, go into Magisk, go into super user, and as you can see right here, GL Tools hasn't been given super user access. That means this spoofing won't work. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to trigger GL Tools to ask for permission, and the way I'm gonna do it is by pressing uninstall GL Tools from here. There you go. Now it's gonna ask for my super user request. Now I have the opportunity to grant it super user access. Now it is gonna uninstall it, but if you reinstall it, just trust me, stick with me, do as I do, and it should work for you. Alright, so it's turned on again, and right now we shouldn't have GL Tools installed, like the actual thing, but the app is still there. So when we open it, it'll ask us to install. There you go, like this. And you just have to press confirm and go with install. Now for some of you guys, you won't have to do the uninstall GL Tools thing, kind of like I did. But for some of you guys, you might have to do it. So I don't know, it will depend. And just wait till it, asks for super user access. Okay, it's taking too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and close it and reopen it. There you go, GL Tools was granted super user rights. And just give it a few more seconds and it should work. There you go. I think it's working, it's just lagging here. There you go, okay, good. If it restarts, that means it's done, it worked. It installs GL Tools. Alright, perfect. So now, when we go back to GL Tools, now before even I open up GL Tools, I'm going to show you back. If you go into Magisk Manager, super user right here, GL Tools is enabled. So now if I open up GL Tools, now it's in its proper state. Now it has actually been installed and all these settings are turned on. That means we're good to go. And now if I open up Fortnite installer, you should see that it is going to say that the device is compatible. There you go. There you go. It says install, meaning that the device has been identified as being compatible. So let's wait till that installs. Alright, so the Fortnite installer just downloaded the actual Fortnite app, but you don't want to launch it from here. So as you can see, there's the Fortnite app, but don't launch it. Go into GL Tools, like we did before. Go all the way down and locate Fortnite. This is the actual app. Enable custom settings like we did before. Use fake GPU info and use the template Adreno 540. Once all those settings are done, go ahead and close GL Tools. Now, I could go ahead and play Fortnite like I did in my first video, but the issue is I would get kicked from the battlebus. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go into Magisk Manager right here. And over here in Magisk Manager, I'm going to go into Magisk Hide. I'm gonna search for every single root application that I have. So in this case, it's build.prop and GL Tools. I'm gonna hide both of those applications and also hide Fortnite. Alright, so now we hid GeoTools, we hid build.prop, and the both Fortnite applications, the actual app and the installer. After doing that, you want to head down into settings of Magisk Manager, make sure you have Magisk Core Only mode, and choose hide Magisk Manager. This might take a little bit of a while, but just do it. Okay, so what you want to do right now is you want to go into My Files, go into Internal Storage, find the Magisk Manager folder, and go ahead and delete it. And also, if you guys have developer options turned on, which I don't, make sure USB debugging is also turned off. Once you have all those done, you want to restart your phone one more time. And after this restart, we should be able to go into Fortnite and play it with zero problems, just working perfectly fine, unless Epic Games decided to patch this process, and I'm hoping that they haven't. Alright, I just went ahead and transferred my camera SD card files onto my PC because I ran out of space. But anyways, we finished the reboot, and all there really is left for us to do is to launch Fortnite and get into a game. Hopefully, there is no, okay, I don't want to do these, I don't want these game boosters or whatever. All there really left is that, yeah, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, that means Epic Games have patched the process. And yeah, it's downloading. I'm gonna fast forward things. If you haven't noticed, this video is super raw because I want to keep it that way, because you know, when making Fortnite videos, there are a lot of kids, and as soon as they see one cut on a video, they think, oh, he faked it, oh, it's a scam, oh. And you know, so because I know the audience that I'm catering to when making these type of videos, I'm going to be more wise with what I do. So I'm gonna try to keep a super raw type of video for this tutorial. Basically, that's why it might be a little longer than usual. Okay, so the game is asking me if I have an account or if I want to create an account. And once again, because I've seen these comments before, that's why I'm addressing it in this video. When I had like a level 40 account or something, people were saying, oh, it's fake, he's streaming from his computer and stuff like that. Well, listen, you can log in from your account on PC or Xbox or PS4, and you can sync it onto your mobile account. So you can play your PC account on your phone. You can play your Xbox account on your phone. So just wanted to throw that out there because, you know, there are a bunch of kids coming at my way saying, oh my god, it's fake, he has a level 41 account, how, and stuff like that. Well, that is the reason why. So let me log into my account. Oh yeah, so I have two-factor authentication, so let me quickly enter the security code. Boom, it should, there you go, it's logging me in. But the real question is, can I play a game? Should get me into the lobby. Let's give it a few seconds. There you go. Okay, auto fire. To be honest, I don't even play these games. I just do it for the sake of it. Oh yeah, let me throw in a different skin here. Look, because I want to show that my account didn't get banned or whatever, because in my old account, because people might be like, oh, there's no skins, he probably got banned. No, this is the account that I used before. Let's load a solo match and see what happens. Alright, there we go. We're in the kind of loading screen, pre-game loading screen. Alright, so we're inside this part, but first of all, let's check the graphic options that I have. Well, I have quality from low, medium, high. Epic is actually blacked out for me, so I can't do epic, but I can go up to high with 30 FPS. So that's pretty cool. Well, I don't know why epic is blurred out. Maybe epic is only for the Note 9. I'm not sure. But the game overall actually works decently fine. Look at this. Like there's no, it's not like super choppy or whatever. Obviously it's not buttery smooth, but it's at a level where you can play. It's playable. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward it up to the battlebus part. Okay, so we are in the battlebus part. So there you go. I'm, turning my angle around. Now this is the part where I actually failed in the first video, which I fixed in the second video, where when I jumped, I got kicked out. Let's see if that still happens, or if it's fixed, or if I was able to bypass it. Let me jump and push forward. There you go. By now, like, I would have been kicked out to the lobby if I, didn't pass through the root detection system. So there you go. This is me doing the update video about 2 or 3 weeks later, and I am able to bypass the root detection system still, so Epic Games have not patched it. So if you say that it is not working, it is either definitely you missed a certain step that resulted you in it not working, or it's probably a RAM issue, and the only thing you can do is wait till GeoTools allows people with under 3 gigs to play. But as you can see, I'm inside an actual game and I'm able to jump around and all that stuff. So yeah, that proves that it's playable, it works, there's no root kick out or anything, and my account has not been banned, if you guys were concerned about that. And yeah, so there you go. That is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end, and hopefully the 50 promo codes you got from GeoTools actually helped some people out get GeoTools for free and actually play the game. And if you don't have root access, please don't waste the codes, leave it for someone else. And with that being said, this is Tech Alpha signing out with today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to see when I release future content. And yeah, hope to bring you guys more giveaways and cool videos like this. And I'm signing out. Peace out, guys.